Hello and welcome. My name is Nilas. This is episode 36, I believe. And we're playing Angels mods. We're playing Factorio. Obviously, this is point 16. This is not ours. Maybe it's ours. Maybe it's mine. I think with all the good advice and comments I get, I feel this is our playthrough. We're playing here, and this is focused on big designs, explanations of what I do, and then making a big, scalable, and efficient base. So what I did last time on stream was build my ammonium chunk flotation here, and that yielded a number of red geodes that I'm now pulling this way. What I also do between sessions is just a simple copy paste so that we get the same for sapphirite. And the reason why we do it for ammonium and sapphirite is because when combined they will yield some silicon ore. However, we need crystal catalyst as well. The crystal catalyst, we get that from, where is it? Here, from, oh, let's actually get it from this part. That's here. Crystal catalyst comes from crystal seedling, comes from crystal slurry, comes from geodes, for example, the red one or the blue one. So that is, for example, let's take the blue one. So that's 5 geodes to 20. So that means 1 geode becomes 4 crystal slurry. The other alternative is that I take my blue geodes and make it into crystal dusts. That means 2 to 1. That means 5 that we were talking about 4 before would become, oh, this is, if I'd made it directly, this is 8 sludge, right? Yeah, 8 slurry, yeah. So this one will then become 5 slurry. So there's a bit of difference here, right? So if I go, oops, my two options, either I go directly, add the sulfuric acid, it goes into slurry. Then I get 1 becomes 4, that's excellent. The alternative is that I go 1 becomes half a crystal dust becomes slurry. So that means it's that's quite evidently less. However, once I go from the crystal slurry to the crystal seedling, that is just requiring purified water, hence I should not do anything else. This one also purified water. Now that means my options are either I process it because that gives me crushed stone, but since I don't need the crushed stone for anything, then I will not do that. That means I'm gonna hide this because that's actually something we did here. I might want to redo that. Let's have a look at what I want to do. So I get all of this in here. The one concern I have is because there are 6 different ones. Actually, I didn't want it to be picked up just yet. There we go. Oh well. So this can transport 26.6, and I need to get it through a, where is it? It is these recipes. So is it always 5? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. The amount though is different. It's 20. Oh, 20, that's the worst one. It also becomes the cyan. What about the red one? Red one also becomes 20. So it's actually the 2 worst ones I have. So if I put one of these in, let's actually, this is just from the context of looking at, and I'm definitely going to do the coal filter one. Yes. Oops, this is for crystal slurry to seedling. Now the first part will then be, do I even have those? Now you're going to be yelling at me for this part. Oh, okay. Well, obviously I do have a number. We start with this part. This is the crystal slurry. This is consuming 2.25. I will need a calculator for this. And you are consuming 5 per 3 seconds times speed, crafting speed. That is 3.75 per second. That means 3.75 times 6, maybe. Yeah, that's 22.5 if I do 7 of these, it'll actually consume the entire belt exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's, for the sake of argument, do this, because now I think the difficulty comes around when I need to look at the space here. Somehow I need to take each of those in, and they need to be able to, at this point, somehow export out the crystal seed. No, not the crystal seedling, but actually. All right, so what is the output here? I take 5 in, and I get 20 out. So I take this and divide by 5 and multiply by 20. That means it's 105 per second. We probably should write this somewhere. Those are big texts. I don't want. The 105. Now I need to figure out how many of these it takes to consume 105. They are speed 1.5. That's at least something. So let's see. This consumes by default. Well, the 1.5, I'll bake it in because it's much easier to say this consumes 50 crystal slurry per 2 seconds instead of saying 50 crystal slurry per 3 seconds times 1.5 craft speed, which will be the same. So that's 25 per second. That means I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more just to be sure. That's it. That's actually not taking up that much space. I thought it would actually be way more. So this is now consuming an entire belt. The one thing I need in is the coal. The coal is coming in because I need coal filters. That's not a big deal because I can easily get that in here. Now the one thing I am considering here is taking this. Oops, go away. Take it out. What if I could build it like something like this? Because then I can take this. Oops, that's not the right one. You can start by a full belt like this and then move it into here. I think I'll take, I want to take that out on the outer one, the waste, because the waste, I'll actually take that out immediately. Ooh, I also need sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid will become a bit of an issue, but maybe if I take it in here. Now I'm kind of wondering if there's a different way to do this. Because if I do this option, yeah, I can do that. Wonder what you're doing. Okay, so this is fine. Oh, that's actually not the red one. It needs to be here. Okay. And this will be... I'm definitely going to need more of those. And that's more... There, that's all there is to it. Okay, 1, 2. This is not going to be correct. Because if I look at how much it's going to take, it will take 15... What did I decide this one was? It was divided. It's 26.25 is the outbound from these. No, it's the consumption of red geodes. Means it's just times 3. So I'm only consuming 78 here. Okay, that means I can easily do this and then link it over somewhere else. This will be unbarreling sulfuric acid. Should be easy. I will get some. There we go. That's good. This one as well will need to be somehow be also delete it from the other ones here. Whoa. Seriously? I must have... Yep. Ton of those while I'm crafting. And do we have any... No? Neither iron nor... Stone bricks. Ah, stone bricks might be the bane of my existence, isn't it? It actually might be because I don't have any. Obviously, that's why. Okay, I'm gonna go the long way. That's how we make stone bricks these days. That's the primitive way of doing it. Yeah, it's very noisy. And iron, we also make that in a bit of a roundabout way. Gotta just make do with what we have there. And now I can build... No, not quite. Alright, we're missing the iron and a few more builds. Got it. One. Just one. And where are you? Oh, it's after that. Whatever. Boom. Yep. I think the issue with this is where do I get my ins and outs? I guess they're going to be here and here. And that means there are only 2 locations. That's going to be a long one. And this is going to be also a long one. Yeah. I think this works. And then the next question is, how exactly are we going to make the... I guess this is going to be it. There. We decided on 5. Fine. Two, 3, 4, 5. Like this. This is making coal filters, and I will really? Did I? Okay, I did not prepare adequately here. Those are the inbound, that's the outbound. The outbound is okay. That one needs to be fed in. Let's see how much we're using. You are consuming 25 per second. Oh, the purified water is the same, so that's actually going to be 105 in this case. If I need 105, then I simply take 1, 2. I don't have copper. Seriously, don't have copper. Must have some copper coils here. Come on, copper coils. Ah, damn it. Why do I not have any copper in this? This is... I have so much crap and yet I don't have copper coils. What's this? What a shame. Alright, that is unfortunately something I cannot live without, so I am going to have to get my car. Get up here. Now it's time for us to enjoy the base. Just copper coils. I can get them easier, but I like going... Oh, this base is a lot bigger than I actually remembered it. Like, what? This one? Oh yeah, that one. And then the transport layer, yeah, that's fine. And then more stuff. Like, it's even here. And then we get up to the robobus area where we'll then be able to grab some things like this. 1, 2, 3, for example. Let's also get some more. 1, 2, 3, just because we always need more. And get all of this. And then I can't get out. And go back. Whoa. Yeah, driving in the middle of this is actually not how I'm supposed to do it. I'm supposed to be more careful than that. Well, that was bound to happen, wasn't it? Why am I robot's not doing it? Now I'm getting kind of lost on where I'm supposed to go. It's down here. So we're almost there. There we are. And then we have all the blinkiness. Get out. Pick it up. And obviously not working. Do I have some coal? Yes, I do have plenty of coal. So just waste the coal there because why not? Okay, that was that part. Let's see. You, my friend, you are going to be removed, and in favor of that, I'll get some copper coils. And you know what? Now that I think of it, I should also get this one because why not? Or maybe actually some steel, but let's get ahead of ourselves. Cool. Good, so that works at least. Okay, let's see. This is going to be deleted up here. Fine. And this is actually the core of what I want. Let's see. Where can you make it? You can make... How much are we producing? We are producing 50 in, then that's also going to be 50 out. That was, this row here is 105, so that one is also going to be 105. So I get 105 crystal seedlings per second. Let's convert that into something we know what it is. Oh, actually, let's not. Because there's no point in making this for only one. However, I'd like to figure out... Oh, that's not it. That means it's a chemical plant. Can you make it? Nope. So it has to be a chemical plant. I believe I have some of those. Come on, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Where are you? There you are. Chemical catalyst. This consumes... This is speed 2.25. So if it was not 2.25, it would consume 25 per half second. So that's 50 per second times 2. That's 100 per second times... or 2.25, that's a bit more than 105. So this one is exactly what I need. Boom, crafted, done. What I also need is then here, this requires 105, so why don't we complement that with 2 of them. This is now the purified water and purified water, so we do have all the purified water we need. This is just simply going to take some... I don't know if this is the right place to make it, but let's, from down here, get some coal inbound. I'm going to assume that it goes like this. Good, you are here. That requires coal, so coal is pretty easy to make. Actually, this is going to be exactly what I need. There we go. And I will then need some coal coming in, inbound as well. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One space, and then underground and get in. That's the one we need. That's about as much room as I can reasonably give it. This one's working. This one's working. What is not working? Nothing is not working, I think. Okay, the sulfuric acid is not working. And this one's not coming in. But that's okay. So the sulfuric acid comes in as barrels. It goes in, let's see. This is going upwards. So What? Seriously? Is it going downwards? It is going downwards. That means it should be... like here and here and here. Goes in, and then it comes out at this location. What? That's inventory full? Really? Seriously? Hmm. Got it. So you are already stacked pretty high. Oops. Here. This one goes the other way just for the hell of it. That means I'll try to put them in anyway. No, can't. Okay, I think we're ready to wire up. That goes in here. I got the water. I got the coal filter. I'll kill all of that. That goes in, and that should be exactly enough for this. And this one is going to be just a simple input into this one. Great. I think it works, and then I can always scale it up with the next one. Ah, screw that. These belong in here. All right, here we go. Let's see how it works. If I forgot something. Yeah, I'm too focused on this one, obviously. But let's see. Working? Okay, this is coming in, and this reaches the end of the line, but only barely. These are working. Now the last one should not be working. This one is pretty damn awesome, except for the fact that I missed it by one. Nice. Okay, this is now working. And why is it not consuming anything? You're stuck. Why are you stuck? Is it inbound? You're waiting for something up here. You're waiting for something here. Oh, that was not a lot of time. It actually worked. Ha! Wow, pathetic. Well, the one thing we should take a look at this point, at least, is the content of the next one. So I think the basis here is to take at least this part. This one should be stable, right? Ugh. Actually has to go all the way over here, I guess. Yeah, that actually works quite well. This will be the next one. What is that going to be? That's going to be bobmonium. So the rubite. Rubite is generating the teal ones. So this should be the teal. Teal is 5 to 50. So this one generates way more. Okay, it consumes the same, and it just happens to generate a hell of a lot more here, which is going to be a problem. But that is kind of something we expected to see as well. So this part, done. Do I have enough? Yeah, I do have some. And can I pick this up? Yeah, I can. Nope, apparently not. You go in here. All right, I will also get it some power. Fine. All right, this is now working-ish, but this is... Okay, how much is this producing? This is producing... Oh, hold on. If this is producing 105... This is 20, and this one says 50. So I just take the 105, divide by 2, and multiply by 5. That's 262. That would be equal to 10 of these. Now, the one thing I'm considering now is, what if I add 2 more for all of them and then hook up those? They're not all going to be working at any given time. That's just not realistic. So maybe this one doesn't even need to be there. Yeah, the whole thing needs to be moved either up or down. And I guess the answer is up. And then I can make, see, instead of here, then I'll shift it one up. That's what happens now. So you may ask, what's the point of shifting everything one up? Well, the point is that at this moment here, I can now casually link these together and also link this one with that one and shift it on to the next. So that means I am now going, oh, okay, interesting. Ah, right, it does not have enough, doesn't have the power up here. That one and that one, sweet. Okay, that's, it could probably be a bit higher, but I don't think I want to do that. Okay, next up here, this part. Let's start by killing it. Also kill all of the rest. And then basically say, instead of here, I'll just see how far I can shift it down. Well, actually, you know what? I'm just going to screw that and say we'll get around to it again. Instead, I'll be taking this, oops, this part. One, two, one more, and one more. That's definitely as far as we can get. So instead, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm really curious whether I could make it. What if I remove these two and deleted all of it up to and including here, and then simply jammed it as close as we could? Would that work? Like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Much better. Now I have to just find a way that this will work, because it must work. Ah, there are spaces. They're actually really good spaces now that I look at it. Excellent. Well, that's the formula then. Let's kill everything else on the other side as well. Got it. Now they have to go back and come back in. All right, so at this point, that's going to go away and that's going to go away. That's fine. What do we... Oh. And these are the options here. That means chemical plant here to make. Again, I need this to be linked. And I think it's absolutely critical that it gets linked. Because that means I can take them here. I think I'll need to make it differently, different ways. You know, I can do this and let's try to be a bit creative about this. Outbound, inbound, inbound. This is cup filters. And that means this one can simply go by. This one can also simply go by. I'll take a bulk one here that loads L, so it's longer. And I'll take from this location just a symbol input. That's actually pretty damn good. One difference is that I will... These will do the same. This part here. What is this? Oh, that's the water. I guess we'll need the water coming in from down here. Don't care. That we'll find out. That should be easy. Boom. And okay, you, L, and that will go in here. I like this a lot. I like it a lot. And these are again exactly one distance away. The fact that they're exactly one distance away makes them extremely valuable from a perspective of one. It's also just easy just to add more, isn't it? Like this. Who cares? Just add more. Or even better, just make them next to each other. Here and here. This and some boom, boom. Okay, let's see if we can wire it up again. This one is not working quite well. But the idea is all of these are going down and they're inputting here into one common set. And that I'm just gonna keep working on. Let us... Okay, let's, for the sake of argument, look at this one. Pretend that that's actually the one that has to be here. So I'm going to change it to the blue, although the blue will not be as high. Then we just want to test it as commemoration. Come on, do faster. Oops, I thought that didn't work. Why am I then spending it on putting things on the belt manually? Boom. One more. Okay, and this one is not working because it doesn't have any here. I don't know where they went. They probably went somewhere else. 36, and I should have gotten that. Damn it. Alright, just running feverishly back and forth. Alright, let me know if you see any filters. There we are. There's some filters. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 36, 32. There you go. Go. Alright, let's see. Is anything working? Doesn't really seem like it. Up here. Oh, that's not exactly how I wanted it. Oh dear. I wonder how that gun got polluted. That one got polluted. Well, it got polluted at some point, and I guess that just made it worse. Okay, let's remove this one. We'll clean the other one up afterwards, but at least this moment here, I am going to the easy way to clean it up. Now you can see it. I'm gonna take a copy of it, and then I'm going to selectively remove the stuff that is contaminated, like this. Once it's done, and only when it's done, I can put it back in. Is everything gone? Yes, it is. And then I can put it back in. Now this should prevent pollution because it is going to be clean all the way. Yes, clean, 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 clean. And we have water in the other one. So that's how you unpollute it. Now this is also overscaled for this, so it's actually expected that it will go 4. Actually, just tip into the 5th one. Yeah, you can see it works once in a while. And there we have some stuff. It works brilliantly. This is also working ever so slightly. Alright, so this is enough for us to know that it's working. I'll be building it for all of these. That means there'll be 6 rows. It'll fit perfectly in here. And it'll generate quite a lot. Not like a stupid amount, but it'll basically take all of our... of this. You can see how little is actually going in. And it's a bit concerning because I don't think I'm going to get enough. Not sure, but we'll find out. Okay, time for us to wrap it up. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope that you'll be checking back next time as we progress on this base. And next time we'll be combining the things we made in the last few episodes into some pure silicon ore, and from there into silicon plates, and from there into silicon wafers and transistors, and then electronic circuit boards. There we go. That's the plan. So thank you for joining. See you next time. Bye.